Thank you. Thank you so much. First, many thanks to our pastor, Reverend Gatambia, and First Lady. Also, my very good friend for a long time, Lillian, and your husband. Thank you for hosting me. Thank you for having me here. I have served with the KCFA for a long time. The leadership there, we have served in other ways. My background is in banking, working with Barclays and in mortgage industry. I have also, for many years, have done non-profit work with the foundation I started, and we have helped many people in Kenya through clean water, sanitation, health, and education, and there is a lot more that actually is good for our young children, things that we're doing in Kenya and here. But I'm here to talk about something that is so relatable with the message from today. You are planning, putting your house in order, having not that home on Sunday soil, but on solid ground, on the rock. The message from the young lady who opened with the prayers, the message from Sam with the gospel singing, the message from Pastor Albert, I cannot go back and emphasize anything more. They did the message that we have for you. I am a senior financial advisor with Invida, and we have a number of so many other network of groups that will help to look at your finances, not an extra dollar from your budget, but it's money reallocation. In this life, we have a three-legged stool. Ile kiti ya zamani ya round unakalia lakini kona mguu tatu, ama ile jiko ya mawe tatu. In this life, one thing will happen. One leg will break, the other one will break, and the other one thing will happen to all of us. We either live too long, we may fall sick, or we might depart from this earth. It will happen to all of us. But when that happens, how shaken will you be? What is the good planning that is there? So we are interested to sit down with you, have a conversation. I also want to acknowledge Lillian, whom we met also at KCFA. Lillian, thank you so much for that connection that we did. You opened up the door, and then little did I know that Lillian is part of who is my good friend for many years, more than 10 years. And then Lillian, we connected, we started talking. Lillian has all the information that I might sit back and she'll share with you as well. Pastor Nicholas, thank you so much. This is our VP, National Vice President, and it also happened that he was seeing a few clients in the area. He lives in Texas. He's a long resident of Baltimore. He was in town this weekend. Pastor Albert was in town. I'm connected with Lillian, and now all of this in this weekend. What a blessing. I want to say that you are all very blessed that you're hearing this message. Because of the essence of time, and I will give him maybe 1 minute, and I'll sit down, he say, and then I will let you go. But what we would prefer, and I'll be back there, I'll have information, I have some few business cards, I have a list that you can put down your email, your number, and then we can connect a little bit later at your own convenient time. We can also put a small conference on Zoom, and we'll talk a little bit more out there, but we'll love to have your contact so that we can talk more. But here is Vincent. Again, it's not an extra expense. Is where do you put your money? Why do you put it there? Did you have an alternative? And how does the alternative look for you? We fail because of passing the information. It's good to be open-minded and listening. Thank you so much, Pastor. Here is Vincent.
Praise the Lord. Thank you so much. As some of you from Maryland, you know me, I've been in business for 15 years. I used to work for the state of Maryland. Now, I've been with the state of Maryland about 9 years ago. I took this job full time. I'm expanding across the country, and for this time I'm telling you, I'm so blessed that I have Isaac in my team. Now what we do, helping people put their financial house in order. Thank you, Pastor Halbert. You really delivered what we do, and you gave us the foundation because it's alignment. So what happened is that our people are perishing because of lack of knowledge. Number two, people don't plan to fail. They fail to plan. How is your financial house? So what Isaac has said is that we help you to put the money in order so that your financial house is stable, aligned. Because if it is not aligned, you hit that little turbulence, you're done. And just to give you that little taste of what we teach, have you ever asked yourself, why do some people continue being poor and poor, and others continue being richer and richer? Why do you keep on working, and then you don't move? And then when that little turbulence hits you, you're done. Lord didn't put you in this place to perpetuate poverty. You are in this place, as Pastor Albert says, for a purpose, and break that poverty for once and for all. The question is, that little money, however little it is, where do you put it? The point is this. The ones who get poor and poor, this is what they do. You start by spending before you save. And have this number in place. How do you spend the money when it hits your bank, when you get that check? IDF, income distribution formula. This is what people start with. They start paying their bill, spending. And then they say when it is left over, Pastor, that's when they say that's when I'll give to God. And that is when I'll save. It's never there. You're stealing from yourself and you're stealing from God. The alignment should be this. Turn it this way. 10% God, 10% save, and then now the bills. And guess what? Finally, a very small thought. Finally, if you're saving to yourself and you're giving to God, next time you want, you'll borrow either from yourself or you borrow from your friends and they will give you. But if you started by spending, when you want to borrow, nobody's ready to give you. So what we do, as Isaac said, we help you to realign, and therefore you save, you protect, you create the next generation. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pastor.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, and I'll be passing around some cards and contacts so you can fill in and we can talk.